Husband won't cut ties with female. My husband wants me to basically tell him to cut all ties with another woman. I've told him he has to make that decision on his own. He's been texting another woman a lot lately, and basically about a month ago he told me he may be developing feelings, but he wasn't sure, as he felt confused about developing a friendship with a female. So I told him, okay, I'm hurt and you're keeping the contact, and I'm not sure how I feel about this. He slowed contact down, but she is texting daily. I've not told him to cut contact, I've just asked him to do what he feels is right. Why won't he do it from himself? Is this a red flag? This is how affairs start. He is putting himself knowingly in a position to blur the line. Does he not want his marriage to you to make it? And why are you just sitting idly by letting him? It's seriously your marriage or the relationship with this woman. Time for him to cut contact, and for you too to get yourself into marriage counseling to work on your relationship. Can crushes happen while married? Yes. Either you are an asshole and entertain the crush and end up cheating most likely, or you recognize it is just a crush. Your partner is more important and cut ties with the person you're crushing on, or at the very least, limit contact. He seems to fall in the first category. Good luck. He wants you to command him so he can play the "my wife is so controlling" card with the woman he is still going to contact, even if you tell him not to. Here, before everyone is telling you to run popcorn, just give him the options. Cut ties and I stay. You don't cut ties, I leave. You let me know what you want. Though in my mind he has shown how important you are, and it's not enough to cut ties with her. Really weird that he's not taking responsibility for his own choices. Acting like he's addicted to her or something, and you need to hold him back because he can't resist. Red flaggy for sure. Who told you she was moving next door? Him, I guess. What was the discussion about it? Do you sometimes talk to her? This woman knows you and is in constant contact with your husband. Does he uses the children to see her? Should have a serious talk with him. Tell him you're not accepting it and the ball is in his court. You decide after what you want to do. How did she end up moving next door to you? Did your husband tell her about the place next door? Your husband is already cheating on you. They are having an emotional affair. Maybe it's already physical. Now that she is moving next door, it will be easier for them to have sex. Your husband is manipulating you and using emotional blackmail. No matter what you do, he wins. If you don't give him an ultimatum, he can keep having an affair openly and with your permission. If you tell him to stop, he'll say you are controlling. He will pretend to cut contact and continue the affair behind your back. It will be super easy since she's moving next door. If you see them talking or find them texting and get mad, he will play the victim. He'll say something like, "What is he supposed to do? Ignore the neighbor?" It's an innocent conversation in public. "You are crazy," etc. If you catch him texting her, he'll change it up a bit and make it seem like she had a question about the neighborhood, a neighbor, or about the home itself. He's already cheating. Already set up a perfect situation where he can play the victim and continue the affair no matter what you do. All you need to decide is whether you want to betray yourself by pretending he's not cheating and allowing him to destroy your self-esteem and sense of self-worth. Or do you respect yourself enough to leave him? You can refuse to help him betray you by refusing to play the sick manipulate game he set up. It's up to you. Edit. Spelling. Does she even know about you? Why does he need you to tell him to not cheat? He should be able to do that all by himself. You should move on from him. He's testing the waters to see if he can get away with this. Leave. Anybody that values a rondo over you, the spouse, isn't worth the effort and is going to absolutely screw you over. Just leave and take his safety net, you, before he escalates this relationship. It's time to go. He's bold because he has you as his plan B. Leave him on an island and watch his flail and slowly drown. He's trash. Leave like yesterday. You are confused? No, we are confused. Why you are allowing that behavior? Please tell us. Bring out the popcorn. He doesn't care enough about you or your comfort level, mental health to end thing. That should tell you all you need to know. Emotional cheating is cheating. You're literally married. Why are you dealing with this bullshit? How is this even a question? Of course it's a red flag. Not only is he emotionally cheating, at the very least, he is burdening you with keeping him in line when that should already be happening. He is extremely selfish, and the fact that he's casually telling you he might be developing feelings tells you just how much he cares about how you feel in this marriage. What a joke. This is less than the bare minimum. You shouldn't have to ask a man to not talk to certain people. They just know what types of conversations are appropriate. Do you really want to live like this? Is this written by a Ferengi? A female what? Why won't he do it from himself? Is this a red flag? Because he wants to stay in touch with her. If they are texting, my advice is look at the phone records so that you can see exactly how much contact they are having with each other. He's for sure in emotional affair territory, and you need to protect yourself. If she is going to be moving next door and your husband doesn't have good boundaries, then it will become a physical affair. My advice is to be practical and get your ducks in a row. What does being single look like? Separate your finances as much as you can. Make sure you have your own funds and go consult with a lawyer. I think it would be helpful to let him know, husband, every time you are messaging her, you are making a choice to put this woman above your relationship. Just think about that next time she texts you, because if you keep making that choice, you'll be ending our relationship with your choices. I would consider this emotional cheating and definitely a red flag. This will typically lead to physical cheating. Probably no coincidence she is moving next door. He doesn't want to end it because he's having his cake and eat it too, probably. Marriage counselor. Stat. We can't help you here.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.